Good morning and welcome to another new video. This is just a very short one and it's just to outline my experience so far with Fanatec's customer service. And I was going to make this video whether I had a positive experience or a negative experience, because people generally only share the bad experiences online. People don't come online and say, oh, I just had a good experience with such and such customer service. But I wanted to share it regardless of what the outcome was. So, as some of you know, if you watch my streams, I had some issues with the DD1, which were from day one really, that occasionally it'll miss a gear shift. It would only do it maybe every couple of days, so I figured, well, it's not that bad, but if it gets worse I'll get in touch with them. So it did start to get worse, and then it started to do a thing where when I powered on the base, occasionally the Fanatec logo would light up on the wheel, but it would just stay with that logo. It wouldn't show the firmware or anything, and pressing the buttons wouldn't do anything. It was as if it was powering the wheel but not detecting it. So you'd have to power off the base, power cycle it a couple of times, and then you would get it, and then you'd be okay. So I thought, well, I've had it for, I don't know, 9-10 months now, and it's really best to just send it in and get them to sort it out, rather than wait until the warranty's expired. So it was about 3 weeks ago I first messaged them, and the first response was within about an hour. So very quick, very generic message, just to say update the firmware, make sure you're using the cables that came with it, make sure you're not using a USB hub, which I never do anyway, and I'm always on the latest firmware. So that wasn't of any use really, that one. So I said yeah, all done, and it's still doing it. And then the next message was about 24 hours later. It says, right, let's start the RMA process. So straight to the RMA thing. And then they said, pick a day and a time frame that suits you, and we'll come and collect it. Which, yeah, that was great. So I waited. It took a couple of weeks because I needed to mount my DD Pro on, and I didn't have a wheel deck to mount it to. So GT Omega took forever for me to actually buy that. So I had to wait for that. Otherwise, it would have gone off to Fanatec much sooner. Yeah, last Wednesday they picked it up, and it literally took 7 days. So Wednesday to Wednesday. And then, yeah, it was really quick. Now I didn't get an email. There was no note in the box nothing to say what the problem was and what they've done to sort it. I just got a notification on Monday to say, DPD it was, to say we've got your parcel and it will be delivered by Wednesday. And that was that. So I thought I would just, great experience so far. So no idea exactly what they've done, but it's supposedly fixed. So I thought, let's have a look, see if anything jumps out, anything that I can see that's different. That's why it's always good to keep the boxes, because I kept the brown box that this came in as well, just in case I ever needed to send it off, so I wasn't scrambling looking for a suitable box. So that was handy. Okay, so everything looks as it was when it went off. Definitely that's a new shaft on the motor. You can tell because it's all really clean, and the threads are really clean. I think so. Let's have a look. Okay. All the cables are there, power supply's there. Yeah. So yeah, definitely there's no note or anything to let me know what they've done. Right. Let's take the wheel off. scared of no, ooh, okay, that came off easier. Right, so definitely it's had a new stem more shaft. This looks new as well. There's no marks or anything on there. It did have little tiny marks inside where it would where I'd been putting the wheel on and off. So it was the same on the stem. That's how I can tell that's new. So yeah, I don't know why they'd need to replace this, because it's just a metal. There's no electronics involved in the quick release itself. But yeah, it looks nice and new. I forgot to ask them if I can buy some new blue grips, because I'd like to have some new ones. Excellent, so that's that. I kind of had a hunch that maybe it was the connection itself, because when it was missing gear shifts, it wasn't just one wheel that did it, it was every wheel. So in my head I thought maybe the QR2 would cure this, which, if considering looks like they've replaced this, then the QR2 probably would have cured it. So what I'll do, I'll put this, I'll attach it to the rig, and I won't put the QR2 on straight away. I'll use this for a day or two, just to make sure that it's fixed, and then I'll swap it over to the QR2. I'm really excited to try the QR2, but I want to make sure that this is working, so that if I ever need to put the QR1 back on, so that I'll know that it's good, it'll be fine. So yeah, it is back and it's gonna go back on the rig now. So yeah, that's it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll do a follow-up video fitting the QR2 shaft to this. It'll either be tomorrow or the following day. I just want to give it a bit of a workout, make sure it works. So thanks for coming, and see you soon. Bye.